Hey, hi, I'm Thomas. I've come to realize that history is a science, and science is a matter of objectivity and empirical facts. And I respect that, but it comes with one flaw. It's totally blind to morals. That's why you need to have certain experiments and trials approved by ethics committees. Science just wants to put knowledge out there, or at least that's what we made it to do. Morals are also something we made up. It is constructed from our own abstract thoughts that help us get here in the first place. Just look up my first video called Why Humans Thanks. But history has this really weird, stupid side of it. History acknowledges all of the victims of all the wars that have ever happened. Every atrocity, every gut-wrenching, sad, miserable moment in the lives of us humans. Yet history is the one just pointing to it, not giving it any moral value. Was it good for anything? Was it terrible? Was it semi-okay / kinda good / would do that again okay? History will not reply to any of that. It will tell you what happened after that, why did it happen, maybe if it will happen again, but it will not give you its opinion on it. That's a job for us, living, breathing humans. And I don't like that. Why do you get to have opinions and I don't? To hell with you, this episode is about religion, how stupid it is. I will be pointing back to this video. Check that video and you basically understand 50% of the point of religion in human society. The other 50 is the exact opposite. Yes, I'm starting this topic just like that. Fight me! The first ever religion is what we call animism. It is a religion that believes that every single thing that has any meaning to the human mind has a soul. I know that sounds vague. It is vague. I am a return to monkey enthusiast. This is the only religion I will ever give any kudos to. It involved the imagination of the human mind without the masochistic need to overcome basically anything. Christianity, overcome your egocentrism and love thy neighbor. Buddhism, overcome your need for consumerism, embrace yourself only. Islam, overcome your sense of yourself, submit to your God. 2023 memes? Bad. All of them. Absolutely garbage. Bring me back my pre-pandemic memes. Also, have you noticed how many religions start with the prophet being like, nah, this needs a change? There is none of that in animism. The human mind is the limit. This random stone I found in the river while looking for water bears, it has a soul. It's telling me it wants to eat Taco Bell and watch Gilmore Girls on Netflix, and if I succeed in accomplishing its request, I will be rewarded. Of course, it's not exactly like this. For example, why is this fox white? It's a good spirit, and if I don't kill it and follow it, it might show me some edible berries or something. The angry-looking clouds that are forming a storm are spirits telling me it's time to pack my stuff and head for new grounds. The hunter and gatherer doesn't really have the time to ponder how lightning works. It's a spirit. It helps me. Thank you, spirit. But then the humans were like, nah, let's just build a farm here. That'd be kind of nice, yeah, but wait, what makes my crops grow? The sunshine and make animals have babies? Well, of course, it's the gods. The transition between the primitive animism and polytheism is, of course, pretty blurry. But it's pretty obvious that since you are no longer running around chasing your food, but instead just growing it yourself, you have plenty more time to think and stuff. Still with me? Okay, good, because I'm about to go even deeper. Put on your mining hats. Let me introduce you to religious sister, cousin, friend, philosophy. This is the territory where history is prepared to change the subject and just leave, because this is getting so blurry. Religion is a set of values and morals that help an individual navigate his course through life while answering existential questions. Philosophy is kind of the same. It's not like you can argue with me on this. Philosophy is such a broad term, it's pretty stupid of me to even get to this subject. There is a difference of this thing. Yeah, this is not getting any simpler. While philosophy is trying to give you answers and navigate you through life with knowledge that has been proven to have some basis in the real life, Stoicism, Absurdism, Solipsism, Schismism, religion is giving you this thing. Belief is such an abstract and complex thing that it's almost laughable how easy it is to have it. If you believe in something and you don't 100% understand it, it's because you have faith in it. You either have faith in this family-friendly history meme dealer or you don't. Where am I going with this? It's so complicated. How in Lord Jeebus is belief still a thing people still use as an argument? I don't know, man. It's a faith/belief thing. As an argument, has as much value as me saying I like the color orange. Cool, man. What do I do with this information? What isn't complicated is the direction where religion was headed. Polytheism means you have to pray to and give sacrifices to numerous gods. The god of the sun, the sea, the war, the afterlife, the memes. Okay, now let me just there. Screw you guys, too much work. Now there is one god. He is the only god, and it is my god. Did I mention already that he is the only god, and he is my god? I am right, and you are wrong. Monotheism, or the belief in one god, was the next step religion took. Now, from watching this video, you know that religion was a thing bringing people together. The different tribes might have different names for gods and different laws and morals, but they still had gods of the same stuff. They all prayed so they would survive the winter, their children would be healthy, and the wine doesn't go bad. But having one singular god of everything was a step headed towards the big bad, a war. The entire belief/faith phenomenon is swept from the table. Who cares what it means? I don't have to understand anything. Now accept my god, submit to my rule, or die. Of course, again, not that simple. Religion and philosophy, okay, you don't have to hammer me on the cross yet, is so complex that you have to fix one issue for it to have an effect, and that's literacy. While religion on a smaller scale, like in a tribe, can be taught just using spoken word. On a scale of civilizations, you have to use other means, like books. You have to educate people so they can learn about religion and spread it. While you're educating the people, you are giving them the knowledge which they can use to educate themselves even further. And hey, all of a sudden from the dark medieval Christian Europe, there's Renaissance. The people are learning about the human body, the beautiful art they can make, the feelings they feel, and religion and organization again. What's my problem with that? Imagine if the Stoics were an organization. There is absolutely no way every single person in that group thinks the same. I read Marcus Aurelius, I really liked his writings, I don't agree with all of them, and everyone thinks that's absolutely okay. It's a 100% a philosophy. I don't need to believe in it, since I understand it at least somewhat. Christianity, Islam, Hinduism, Judaism, these things are so incredibly complex that there is no way the people there agree with everything. Yet if you choose to disagree with anything that is included in the religion, well, in 1572 during the St. Bartholomew's Day massacre, around 10,000 Protestants were killed by Christians in 24 hours. Habibi, was ist los mit dir? Do you want to have your peasants listen to every single word you say? Include "by the grace of God" at the start of every single freaking thing you write, so the people with minimal education actually believe the monarch was sent here by God. Do you want your peasants not to be lazy, have babies, and pay their taxes? 7 deadly sins. They were originally written in the actual script of the religion, right? Nope. 590 AD. Nearly 600 years after the death of the prophet. This guy made the list like it was a meme being posted on his subreddit. Oh, and what do you know? The peasant farmers that believe this religion are getting up early so they don't seem lazy and ingenuine. This isn't some tinfoil hat type of information, okay? Religion was actively used as a means of manipulating and exploiting the population by the elite. In this case, the ruling monarch. I know this entire video seems to bash this entire phenomenon that accompanied the human race on its way to become the dominant species of this planet. The thing is, I have the utmost respect for it. Where there's a religion, there's civilization. If you tell me you're a part of a religion and you actually understand the entire philosophy and not just base your stance on the topic on mere belief, I have only respect for you. Erasmus of Rotterdam, Averroes, Confucius, these are one of the smartest people in the world. And they were part of religious organizations. In my opinion, there are 2 biggest mistakes humanity made. The Neolithic revolution, because we can't return to monkey now, and the weaponization of religion. That is never going away. Look at Israel and Palestine now. Look at it 1,000 years ago. Same thing. The matter isn't only religious now, of course, I understand that, but the sentiment is still behind this. I already made a video about this guy, go check it out, but I didn't really touch on the topic of religion in this heaping pile of goofiness. Well, this guy had it figured out. There is no one up there among the clouds but him. The Orthodox Church was persecuted ruthlessly, killing around 100,000 members of the clergy just during the purges of 1937 and 1938. Why? Their meme, religion, isn't as cool as my meme, ideology, so they must die. Reminds you of anything? Lenin knew that this entire process cannot be completely halted, so he made spreading religion and its practices illegal in public, not in your private life. These days, religion is not such a big part of your life as it used to be. Yet, if it is a part of your life, it can be political, it can be spiritual, it can be moral, and it can also be terrible. And it's totally cool. Suck it, science. I just gave my opinion on a very complex and difficult issue and it didn't break my brain in the process. If there's one thing I would like you to learn from this video is grab that rock again and return to monkey, please.